This question always comes up anytime you're dealing with this issue of, well, what about black on black crime? Some say, well, before we start taking matters into our own hands, let's first deal with black on black crime. That's a serious issue. I personally think that we should get out of the habit of using the label black on black crime to describe crime that takes place within the African American community. Because when we use that label, it sends the message that somehow crime within the African American community is somehow qualitatively worse than crime that takes place in any other community. Statistics show that the vast majority of crime that takes place in America happens within the same ethnicity. The majority of crimes against whites are by somebody else white. The majority of crimes against someone Hispanic or Latino is by somebody else Hispanic or Latino. But in handling those cases, you never hear the ethnic label used. You just say it was a crime. But when that happens within the African American community, we say it was black on black crime. And I think that does more harm than good. It is a serious issue. We do need to address it, but let's not make it seem like we need to create policies and practices to address crime within the black community that are not being done in other places. And I think it is this diversion of black on black crime that has helped take attention away from unjustifiable homicide. And even when you think about it, it's really somewhat of an insensitive comment. A person's dealing with the pain of losing a loved one, and your first response is, well, what about? You can add anything on the end of that. What you're saying is, I'm not even concerned about what you're going through. I'm going to give you an excuse or justification as to why it happened. And that needs to end. So I say, let's get out of the habit of using the term and using the phrase black on black crime to describe crime within the African American community. Let's just call it crime.